Okie dokie. Give me one sec. Just setting up one more thing. Okay. Welcome back, guys. So, last time we were kind of getting our ass kicked. And I got a couple more pop-ups. There we go. So I'm thinking, instead of progressing with the plot, we're gonna just go with, let me just pause that. We're gonna go with doing a little bit of grinding, because, well, we need it. And the best way to grind, well, we're going to be grinding things I'm going to need in the future. Now, we don't have too many things to be grinding. I mean, let's see, I could do a couple slimes and I can get some spells for my monsters in the future, such as the outside and return spell, but really we just need outside and we're good, so we don't really need that. Let's see, I'm looking over the list. The one I was looking mostly at to grind for is magicians over in West Haven, because there, when you defeat enough magicians, they can drop a special item called Mage's Cloth. If I can get just 2, maybe 3 of them, I could teach a future party member how to cast Blaze or Fireball. So that's my plan at the moment. Let me see. We got, oops, West Haven. And since I have the boomerang, the battle should go pretty quickly. Anything else Storm could just kind of help take out, so I do that, and you Blaze, Iron Ant. There we go. I mean, if we can get a couple more Iron Ant eyes, that'd be great too, but it's not necessary. Yeah, after them, I don't have any monsters that I want to really grind until we get to the Sage's Cave, which we're almost there too. Actually, that was the next stop, but we're kind of, like I said, we're kind of getting our ass kicked right now, and we really could use a little more help in. So that's where grinding for levels has got to be needed. I'm thinking no more than 3 levels, or until we get the 2 Mage's Cloths. So over here is where we'll get those Mage's Cloths. It's where they spawn frequently enough, at least. Really, I'm just going to go all the way to the end of the cave and then just kind of go back and forth. There we go. Yeah, I'm just looking over things while I'm grinding. Oh, geez, really? I'm just looking over what else I might need to grind, just in case, because usually... No, this game actually does require a lot of grinding. There will be grinding in the future. I was going to say usually no, we don't, but that's not true. There will always be at least some sort of grinding. That's how Dragon Quest is. But this game starts off fairly easy, and then just the difficulty curve kind of leaps at you. And there's a magician now. Really? Okay. Yeah, the next thing we'd be hunting is Ozworgs in the Sage's Cave, so it looks like that it'll be just these magicians here. I used to have a macro that just went back and forth till monsters attacked, but it could break this game a little bit because it goes too fast for the game. And there's where I picked up Storm. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'll have Storm focus on the monsters that have the most HP, and I'll just, you know, hit all. So if I can Fireball, why not? Yeah, there's no book drops anywhere nearby either. Books are very more important because then we could change personalities for both us or our monsters, and then they get the really good stats. My final monster... Oh, level up. My final monster is not going to be coming up yet, though. It will it won't be until we get to a whole new world. Yes, there's multiple worlds in this game, which is honestly, I think it's actually kind of ambitious. This is also a way to grind for job skill points and such too. I may as well try to get a little early lead on that. Once I turn to thief, I can actually equip a little bit more items. Oh, that's right. When changing jobs, that's another thing. You want to make sure you unequip everything because sometimes it can bug out. It can mess with your defense. It can mess with how the game just like if you're equipping something that you're not supposed to in your next job because you know the game is flawed like that. It can bug out the game, so you don't want to do that. This game's buggy enough; it doesn't need anything extra to bug it out. Just do this. Alright, you know, you're gonna heal this time. So, usually the boomerang has good damage rolls, but every now and then lower ones happen, so... Do that, and heal Scarsy. I don't remember if it's a level that you need to reach before you get a lot of monsters in lower level areas, or if it's something like where you only get that when you team up with other real people and have a full party of 4. Actually, that was a strategy in an earlier build where people would just team up all together, take away their pets, just go together, so that they could get more experience because you get more monsters each time. Alright, man-eater moths technically drop a book, but the book's not very good. There we go. Unfortunately, my guide does not have the monsters in order of appearance or anything, so I can't really look them up too much. Let's see, the deadly toadstool actually has a decent one, so if I find my mage claws early in this game, let me see, make sure, yeah, okay. I might actually go over to the well in Canford and just fight a bunch of those. I know there's some that pop up here, I think. Here, just heal. Oops, sorry. Medical herb. But yeah, this is going to be mostly a grinding time because we need experience and such. Actually, let me see. What is logical? Because that's the one that they drop. Minus vitality and strength. That might be good for Storm for a little bit. It won't be. That wouldn't be long term. There's the deadly toadstools. But yeah, they could drop a book of logic, is what they call it. Here, just fireball. Oh, really? Sorry, I was waiting for the battle to end and I didn't realize. I'm like flipping through screens here. Yeah, deadly toadstool drops it. Okay. Okay. For Scarsy, I want to get a book that will increase his strength. That's his main damage that we want to get going. Luck would be nice too, but anything with strength and luck would be great. Huh. Lillipuz apparently drop it. These are Arabs, okay. Lillipuz are a palette swap of Arabs there. But yeah, luck would dictate the drop rate, but so does also being a thief. It increases your drop rate by 1. I mean, you technically could also steal as a thief, but the steal command is terrible. It only steals herbs and other useless things. I've mentioned this before, though, but yeah, it was meant to stop people from abusing item drops. They would just keep hunting stealing from things that had seed drops, and would just get endless amounts of seeds so they can keep increasing their strength or their luck or their agility over and over until they're an overpowered character. It wasn't fun. I mean, if I really wanted to do that, though, I could dupe a bunch of items like I showed you guys how earlier, where you try to bag things from your monster's inventory, and the monster will retain it in their inventory while also bagging the item. So if I really wanted to dupe something, then yeah, that's how that would work. And I'm not planning to do that. Though I would be tempted to on some things, I will admit. Especially the ones that have really, really low drop rates. But I'm not going to. It just ruins the fun. Why cheat something when it's meant to be a challenge, even if it at times is almost an unfair challenge? So actually we can get 2 drops here. Getting the Deadly Toadstool with the Book of Logic. Or we could get those Mage Cloths. Now I wonder if there's a difference between this magician and the magicians later on. Well, if one of us hits level 20 before we get any of the items that we need, I might just go skip ahead and see how that works. So I think Canford has magicians too, and that probably would give better experience as well. Well, that's worth thinking about doing. But yeah, I'm still getting job points, so why not? I'll give it one more level up from here, and then I'm gonna go to Canford and just take a look, because I'm really just getting curious. It also has the Deadly Toadstool. Damn it, medical. I may as well be cooking these. Oh, right. I should use a magic potion. We got plenty of them. Really? Huh. If Storm had raw magic, that'd be great, but I don't have a... she doesn't learn that, unfortunately. Later mages can. Right, I'm also gonna... Oop. Bag that, and while I'm thinking of it, bag the lifestone. We don't have to worry about instant death for a little bit. There we go. Storm's getting faster than me. Do you have anything in the bag that can be used? Let's see. Magic water we're gonna want to hold on to. We have 2 fur coats? Oh, right. I picked one up and I bought one. That's what it was. I was mixing that up with something else. I thought that was animal suit for a second. Which, by the way, animal suit actually has an elemental effect to it. Mainly it resists, like, bang spells or something, but it also gives you a weakness to wind spells. Or something like that. There's a lot of elemental armors, but all of them always have a downside, which, you know, makes sense. It's supposed to be fair. And they help out every now and then, just like the fur coat does. Oh, magic herb, that's good. But they all can help out with certain battles, usually for boss battles, or if you're in an area where it's heavily ice or something, you want to use ice armor. I will be abusing that a lot, because, well, this game gets really, really overcasting at times. And if you don't really get spell resistance, you have to rely on your HP to take the damage. And that's where those elemental armors really come into play. Yeah, the fur coats are going to be useful much later with, let's see. Well, they would be useful right now if I could equip them, but I can't yet. Actually, let's go tactics bag, withdraw the fur coat just to get a look at this. Defense 22, no. I have to scan it like this, and you're not going to be able to see it because it's going to pop up. Elemental property of fire. Doesn't look like a thief can equip it yet. But it's going to be useful for one... Oh, wait. No, it's only if I go a certain route as a thief. So I'm not going to be able to equip this one. I'll be equipping a different fire elemental armor later. This is going to be for a future party member, which means I could actually sell one of these fur coats. I could also just give it to Storm now, since right now that's the only thing that's doing any damage. So, excuse me one sec. Pardon me. Yeah, fur coat will be useful here, and you want the Cloak of Wind for speed. This way, we'll basically be neutering the fireball, blaze spell, that whenever it hits Storm anyway. And she's got enough defense right now that she could just take the physical hits. Oh, okay. We'll see if any magicians get a chance to even shoot her. I forget if killing the last enemy is one that the treasure chest is based off of. I don't think so, because I don't believe deadly toadstools drop antidote herbs. I mean, Aerops do, anyway. I'm pretty sure it's only deadly toadstools that do. It's hard to tell, but there's a way to, like, eliminate it, and I had that system for a while when it came to, figuring out what drops what. Basically, whatever's on screen, you have to assume any of them could have dropped it first. So, after that, you have to determine... You determine that through a series of battles, and after a certain amount of battles, you notice that, oh, this only drops when this character is getting it. I usually start off with like what is called an OR statement. So let's say, of these three enemies, Arup and Magician, they drop a healing water. It's like, oh, okay, so Arups or Magicians drop healing water. Then you try to, so say next battle, there's a Magician and Deadly Toadstool and it drops healing water. It's like, oh, Magicians must drop healing water. I mean, there's also that slight chance that, that Deadly Toadstools also drop it, but generally I'm not doing something as common as healing water. I'm talking about, like, rare items. But if multiple enemies drop the item, then, hey, that's also good, so... But yeah, I usually use Process of Elimination for that. Yeah, one more level, and we're going to try Canford and see if there's any better luck there. Unfortunately, I don't really have very good, luck on Scarcy right now, so our drop rates are kind of abysmal. Let me see. Yeah, it's only 18. Out of curiosity, what do you have, Storm? 8. I don't think pets influence drop rate at all. I think it's only player. But you never know. Could be wrong. There we go. You know, just parry. Why not? Got our magic potion. Good. That's another thing. This is good for actually just getting some free basic items to help with later. And believe me, we will use them up. It may not seem like it, but... Oh, look at that. Blaze hit Storm for only 4 when normally it was hitting like for 5 to 9. That's because of the fur coat. Meanwhile, I'm getting hit by it for 9. So yeah, the fur coat has same element damage. There are times where even that doesn't help enough though, because you really need HP. In fact, that's why you don't want any personality that lowers vitality unless you already got a lot of HP built up. There are some cases where it doesn't matter, like for temporary party members, I'm going to just let Storm's not going to stay with us for that long, but she is staying with us until our semi-permanent ally. Yeah, Storm is going to make up for my boomerangs here. But yeah, that's the reason why I want to hunt these magicians though, because the Mage Cloth is going to give my future ally give them Fireball and Blaze, and as they level up, they're also going to also going to increase the power of those spells automatically. So Fireball will become Fire Bane, and then eventually Fire Volt, which is the highest level group fire attack. And Blaze will become Blaze More, then Blaze Most. I don't think it goes past Blaze Most. I think it only... There's technically better single target firing damage, but it's something to give them more options when needed. Unfortunately, this game can kind of lean towards one sort of damage in certain battles. Physical attacks are almost always better in the general run. That's how it is at Dragon Quest anyway, though. But magic can bypass some things at times. Like I've mentioned before, with goof-offs, they can learn something that kills everything if their int is over a certain amount. And that's where it's acceptable to just go fully int and full intelligence and no vitality. Because if you're fast and you got the intelligence to cause instant death on everything but bosses, it's like you're golden. So once you hit that mark, that's when you usually will do something like you'll change personality to something else. Me, I more like the luck stat really, because you get critical hits and such, and that's usually what I go for with my fighters. With goof-offs, they get naturally good luck, so it's usually not a big deal. Alright, Storm went up for Wizard. That's great. She didn't learn anything new, though. You know, you are getting a little too fast at times, so Storm, I'm gonna take off the Cloak of Wind to give you just the gold ring for defense. What is your speed anyway? Alright, I have 25. And you have 21, so that's why the Cloak of Wind was helping out a little too much there. Yeah, we're not getting any drops right now. It's really just a crapshoot when it comes to this. That's why I said I'm not going to grind very, very long, but grind enough. See, these are the two that we want. Deadly Toadstools and Magicians. I know that this doesn't make the most entertaining stream, but this is part of the game, and I was going to do this off-stream, but I feel like it's part of the experience. You just sometimes got to go through these type of things. Just got to go through the grind. Plus, I don't want to be accused of just artificially getting myself fit with GM commands or something, or cheating. I am getting ready for a new location, because this is kind of like boring. This spot is. It's nothing really challenging to worry about. Let me see, we got 3,000 till next level anyway, so tell you what, I'll wait till next job level then. I don't know when that's gonna be, but when I hit job level 8, I can actually change to Thief, and we'll have a little bit better luck with hunting things. Boomerang, though, is doing work. Bam. But yeah, there was an old build where the last monster to die would be where you get the drops from, but the creator noticed that and took that out. She didn't want to make it too easy to farm for items. And you know, it makes sense, but it's also just like, damn it, come on. Oh, there we go. I maxed out fighter. Time to head out of here. Oh, geez, I gotta pop up again. Yes, that's fine. We're gonna go to Dharma and upgrade to the Thief class. But yeah, we also learned Punch. Punch is essentially single target strong attack. That's all it is. It just does a little bit more damage than normal. It doesn't crit though either, so it works when I have the Boomerang or the Thorn Whip equipped, because that way I can single target and still do decent damage. Anyway, before I do anything though, we're going to unequip everything, just in case, and then we talk to this guy. Welcome to the Temple of Dharma. You have reached enough power to change your class. Would you like to? Yeah, sure. I don't want to be a merchant. Merchant sucks. We want to be a thief. You will now start trading as a thief. And they spelled it right, too. Welcome to the Temple of Dharma. When you have acquired more power, I can help you. Let me see what you're doing, and I got 40 points still. Next job level. Alright. We don't get any stat changes. We just have to get new skills to go with, but thieves have a passive that helps them with item drops. So, this will make it a lot easier to farm items. Also, I'm just going to stop at the inn. And we're going to head to Canford next. No, I didn't have anything extra to drop off. Okay. Yeah. We want to go to Canford for grinding on the magicians and deadly toadstools. Not deadly stools. I don't know where that came from. They were deadly toadstools. Just calling them deadly stools, though, jeez. Boomerang's not going to do as much work here, though. But we got enough defense that we could just kind of tank the hits and use the heal staff when we really need to. Alright, let's go over here. We're gonna go the back way here because you can get encounters here and get the hell out quicker. That was a weak throw. Oh, treasure chest, nice. And we could cook the medical herbs. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's punch them. And you heal Scarzy. 43. Like I said, it does decent damage. It's not like excellent, awesome damage or anything. Alright, that was a good throw. I did equip everything, right? Okay, making sure. Yeah, so we got magicians and toadstools that pop up around here. Well, I haven't seen a toadstool yet. So, you know, I'm not sure about that. I know we've run into them in the past. There they are. Okay. Oh, weak throw. Jeez. This is why we need a new personality for him to get strength. But I should get my first job skill point in a bit. Because it's only 40 monsters I gotta fight, and this goes fast, so... Well, killing them does. The grinding might not. Another treasure chest, nice. Yeah, I do need a stronger boomerang sooner rather than later. In time, we will get even better ones. Okay. Weak throw. I mean, I'm glad that we have Storm at least, so... That's the main reason I use her, though. She's supposed to be for multi-targeting and getting rid of anything I can't. I'm going to take a look at things while that's doing that. Make sure we're good here. Yes, we are. No drop frames. Awesome. Ah, really? Here, heal Scarsy. Or not. There we go, got my skill up. And I could cook these magic herbs. Okay. Check all that too. We're doing alright. Just making sure there's no lag. God, that boomerang's not doing good. I'm not sure if they put something where your job level influences how much stronger passives are, such as the extra chance for treasure chests and such. Try healing. There we go. These are the only ones we want. You know, if we had enough medals, we could get a heart that will automatically summon battles to us. Or if we train a certain monster that I don't want to do. Because there are goof-off pet monsters, too. Problem with that is, you know, they goof off. I'm not bringing that one along. You want to player goof off. You don't want a monster goof off. They seem to get more violent anyway or more bad luck as a monster goof off anyway. Believe me, I tried. I got to a point where I wanted to level up all the pet monsters and such for no real reason at one point. And it was just like, why am I doing this? This monster sucks. There are a couple cases where you want to grind them for their job skills and all. Like, getting Storm to her max job class will let me have access to the outside spell to get us out of things. So, if I get stuck somewhere without a magic water, I could always just recall what my current monster, bring her out, and just cast it outside. There were times where I would try to min-max things, though, and take equipment that I got from earlier runs, or stat seeds and such, and mostly books, though. Give it to a new run character to start my personality off with as the best personality you can have, which is called sexy. It gets all nothing but positive stats everywhere. And when you do that, you have a formula for like a way too good of a character. Actually, that's how I think I got a really way too good goof off. Because I would, when I started with the goof off, I would actually give her items that cast spells, since she has pretty good intelligence and all that, and she only goofs off when, I'm sorry, goof offs only goof off when you are using the fight command. Everything else, spells, items, parrying, or whatever, that'll work just fine. Oop, magic herbs. So, I would never have to worry about goofing off unless I intended for her to goof off. I would just use item spells instead. And it kind of takes the challenge away from goof offs. You gotta start off goofing before you make any progress, I feel. Once you get over that challenge, you're pretty... it's much more rewarding. Personally rewarding, at least. I mean, like, if I really... yeah, like, by doing what I did in earlier runs, I essentially just, like... I may as well be just summoning items and giving them to all my new characters and be like, look at me, I'm so strong in the beginning, I'm so great. It doesn't... there's no fun in that. I mean, it's okay if you're, once you beat the crap out of the game in all ways and just want to see what happens or something, like, how messed up would this be? That's one thing, but there's nothing, it's not really rewarding, then you're just kind of messing around. Another magic herb. Alright. You know what, I'm gonna have you just heal. Nice, the boomerang actually didn't suck in. Oh, Storm got her level. Vitality, intelligence. Well, those are the two main things she needs, but we do want agility as well. Oh! Because she leveled up to 18, we got upgraded skills. Her Blaze became Blazemore, Fireball became Firebane. Holy shit, I forgot. I didn't know it happened that early. So, level 18. Wow. Again, I did not know it went that early. Let's try Blazemore. That means the spell cost went up too, but 50 damage! Look at that! Holy shit! She could actually stand a chance with... do damage on par with me now. Wow. Holy crap. This was not intended. This is not what I meant to be doing, but by all means, I'm fine with it. But yeah, since the skill's upgraded, it means also she doesn't really have a cheap attacking spell. She just has... she only has Ice Bolt as closest to that. So, unfortunately, her MP is going to go kind of fast probably now. Oh well. I wish the Staff of Healing kind of upgraded too or something, but oh well. Be interesting if the Staff of Healing actually was based off of the user's intelligence, but I think the creator tried that once and in an earlier build, and it kind of messed up, and where mages would be the better healers than even normal healers with that. So it was a weird formula. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I just think, so one, it's a little too late for this game to be doing those type of things, and two, it was too complicated for them to do, so you don't want any more bugs than we already have. Alright, I leveled up. Alright, you know what I'll do? When Storm runs out of MP, which, based on these new skills, should be happening soon, that is when we're gonna just get out of here and progress with the plot, because we're not getting many item drops here, even with these extra chance for item drops. Actually, speaking of which, let me deposit the magic potion. I said magic potion, not magic herb. Okay, good. I thought the text displayed something else. Out of everybody, the Frogor is the most dangerous. I should be actually focusing on that. Well, while I'm still getting stuff, I'm gonna look through what other item drops I could be looking at. Ooh, in the future, we have Vampire Bats that drop something nice. Let's see, Vampire Bats... We were fighting a few of those before. One of the best books in the game, though, is the Sharp Book of Brains books. That's good for mages in general. I do have to think of one for my permanent party member, though. I think he just doesn't need luck. That's the only thing he doesn't need. Everything else, though, he wants all stats in. Unfortunately, there's like 2 really good monsters to be using, really. Wait, 1, 2... technically 3. And... Oh, wait, Sap? Oh, right. I forgot. Blaze moved. And I learned... Oh, my skill went up again. Big trip. See, that used to be broken when distraction moves worked. Because what it does is it both attacks and... It's like using punch and leg sweep together. So let me just see. And as long as I was faster than the boss, I could continually just keep using that every move every time until and distract it sometimes from using any of its moves. Problem is, it doesn't work. I wonder if that's part of the reason why distraction moves don't work, because they were deemed too powerful and no ways to disable it without making... But not disable it, weaken it without making other classes useless. So they're like, screw it, I'm just gonna disable them all. Goof-offs are actually end up breaking the game still anyway, so that, like, because their distraction moves still work on them. It's just the distract skills don't work. Hell, whips can sometimes help you out really well too by tangling the boss enemy for a while. I'm just looking over things. Maybe kindly is what I want for my future party member, because he makes use of all stats except luck. Agility is recommended, but I'm not going to find the monster that drops the Book of Kindness for a while. There was a time where personalities actually had some where negatives outweighed the good. The creator balanced this out, though. The kindly book that I was talking about, by the way, increases your strength, vitality, and intelligence, but it lowers your agility and luck. The agility part is where it hurts, but otherwise it's almost all the stats that my future pet's gonna want. Because, well, I call monster allies and pets synonymously, because that's what they were originally called, is pets in this game. So if I slip between those 2 terminologies, sorry. But in any case, yeah, pets in general, they don't need luck. The luck stat does nothing really for them. They might resist some debuffs or something like that. And debuffs, well, actually, debuffs hurt, but it's buffs that are not that big a deal in this game. So I mean, luck can be helpful, but Book of Truth ups your intelligence but lowers your luck. That's actually not bad. I probably should have looked at this off stream, but I would honestly wasn't thinking that far ahead. There are no monsters that drop any. There's not many early monsters that drop early books that make it super worthwhile anyway. So, yeah, I don't really, I don't even need the book drops that I'm trying for here. It's more like a pleasant surprise if it happens. I really just need those. I really just need those mage cloths. I mean, I suppose I could always come back here when I'm reliably able to one-shot these enemies, but I want to take advantage of it while I still can with the job level up. Once you hit a certain level, you don't get a job level from them, so... I don't remember what the level range is, but... Ah, giant moth. That's something that is actually has a good book. It's +2 agility, -1 luck, and agility's damn good, and luck doesn't matter, so that's good. Oh, and Bully, that's what I want soon. That's coming up soon. That's a book that I want for Scarcy, because it does strength up, intelligence down, and I don't need intelligence on Scarcy at all. So, that's a thing to look into. Book of the Amazon's not as bad either, but it lowers your luck and agility, so... And Jock does exactly the same thing. Okay. Oh, Carnivore. Oh. The Carnivore plant does drop a book too, the one outside of Canford here. But it's not as useful. The Carnivore drops a book that increases your intelligence but lowers your vitality, and it's like, why do that? You don't want to lower your vitality any more than your job might already do, so that's like a lesson in life almost. So it looks like Carefree and Bully are the two I'm gonna want soon, because those are the ones that drop in this range of where I am right now. Yeah. Alright, you know what, we need some healing, so heal me. As in we, I mean me, but yeah. I'm just looking over the books while we're doing some generic grinding here. Oh, Crescent Viper. That one's not as bad. It does plus strength +1 vitality, but lowers agility, and it does lower agility, which I don't like, but it also lowers just intelligence, which again I don't need. Oh, man-eater moths are not bad either. They increase your luck and lower your int. Huh. I kind of want that now, actually. Still, this is not the place to be grinding for them, though. There's much better books to be grinded later. And you're almost out of MP. That's good. Once Storm is out of MP, I'm just going to progress with the plot, because there are better books I could be getting soon. Yeah, I'm not going to go back just to get the Naive book, which increases just your luck and lowers your intelligence. I mean, I love luck and all, but it's just 1 luck. That doesn't make enough of a difference to me. Also, we could just put that away. If I do end up grinding somewhere where there's nothing, nothing to be gained, really, I might, like no jobs points to be gained or something like that. Maybe I'll off-stream that. I don't know. It is part of the experience, though, so this is just kind of like a whatever time. There's nothing, no stress. This is just a nice, simple grind. Oh, I gotta heal still. Alright, heal yourself. Yeah, so when we see giant moths, that's when we want to pick it up, because that's going to be good for the future party member. Though actually, I think I'll run into an even better book before I even get the future party member, so I don't know. Yeah, it's mainly going to be the bully book that I want for my character. Book of Good Cooking. There's a lot of funny little names that they have on this. The Book of Giving In, Book of Etiquette, Book of Laziness, Book of Ladylikeness. Oh, the English is real. It shouldn't say English, it's more like just bad grammar. Because the person who made this is a native English speaker. I think really it was more like they were really just rushing their dialogues and such, so it ended up just having a lot of misspellings, and when pointed out, it's like, well, there's a lot bigger issues than just spelling, so the spelling kind of just got the back burner. I would have proofread it if I was allowed to or something, or able to at the time, I should say. I think if I asked, I could have. But I don't know if I had the programs necessary to even look into the programming, so who knows. Like I said, I've said this in the past, but I have helped work on this game at one point. Not the current build of the game, though, I don't believe, really. It fixed a couple. I helped quality, I think it's called quality assurance with this. Tried to help make it a little less buggy. I mentioned when the bugs happened, but it got to a point where there were so many bugs that the creator just wanted to give up almost every time. I don't know. Here's the thing, I appreciate the creator, but I do believe that they just, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if they had their heart in the game until things went wrong, and then they're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, it's like one of those type of things. They honestly remade this game like 4 times. They changed it just a little bit each time. I mean, this is called Shadows of Erdrick 2, based off of the game, of a earlier game called Shadows of Erdrick, that was a completely different game. They based this system off of what is called their fan game, Heroes of Destiny, Dragon Quest Heroes of Destiny. That's what it was. And when they had Heroes of Destiny, they had exactly the same layouts of this game. It had the same type of combat. Well, you know, it went through a lot of different combat systems, though, so it gradually grew. But it had the same maps. It had exactly the same maps, same dungeons. They might have added a couple or something, or edited some. Originally, this used to be an 8-bit. In fact, I still have the earlier build of the game, but the problem is it gets impossible to beat at a certain point, or nearly impossible at least. And it's all in 8-bit. There's nothing. They have the same NPCs, same general storyline. I mean, they changed a couple things. I don't know. All they did was upgrade the graphics to SNES quality. I don't know. Like I said, it just feels like they had a lot of. They just wanted things to work like that and didn't want to deal with the bugs anymore. So they just would be like, anytime too many bugs happened, they just said, I give up. And that bothered me a little. Anyway, we couldn't find any mage claws. I'm done grinding for a bit because Storm is low on MP. We're gonna heal at Hobble. Thank you. And we're gonna see how we do in the Sage's Cave. I mean, we do got some new skills. We leveled up a little bit. Storm's taking decent damage still, so try jump kicking the killer bee. I don't know if they count as what they count as. Ice Bolt didn't kill it. Let's equip Storm back to the Cloak of Evasion. It's 2 less defense, but... Oh yeah, and the Cloak of Wind. And we're going to deposit our money real quick, too. Because I suspect death. Let me see. Last time we did get the Dreamery, we did get the Wake Powder, which I should get out of the bag. Did I put the Wake Powder on you? Yes, I did. Okay. You're gonna warn me, yes, because I passed something to another party member, blah blah blah. It's a key item, it's just letting you know that it could bug it out if you, or not work if it's in the pet's inventory. Which makes sense. Okay. How about you just blaze more the Crested Viper, because it hurts. Really? Blazemore doesn't do enough, though? I'm glad Storm's faster, though. I could just heal with her now. Heal before I finish off everything. Alright, here is Sage's Cave. And before I enter, I'm going to switch to the Thorn Whip. Storm... yeah, is okay. We want the speed. We are gonna bag that, and I'm gonna get some healing waters just in case, because we have a boss battle, and although boss battles are not very tough, they can keep you on your toes. Alright, what do we got ahead here? So, you seek to awaken the sage. I cannot let you do that. As long as he sleeps, I am free to take control of whatever I want. Now you will fall where you stand. Prepare yourself. But we catch him by surprise somehow. Okay then. I wish Big Trip worked, but alright. We don't have any buffs or anything, but I got the whip just in case I could possibly tangle him up. So we'll do that, and you're gonna sap him. Lower his defense that way. And let's try giving him a good punch. I wonder if sap will work again. Ouch! 27. Alright, sap won't work again, and he hurts. Yeah, you just normal attack, and you're gonna be stuck on healing for a little bit there, Storm. Because if we let him get ahead, it's gonna hurt. Yep, keep him healed, jeez. Oh, good. That Steph of heal... what do you call it? Oh, I can't even think of the name. The armor that Storm is wearing is just helping her stay alive, because it keeps having the damage every now and then. Cloak of Evasion, there we go. You know, I wonder if Jump Kick will do more damage, but I'd rather worry about the Thorn Whip actually affecting it. And we have a free turn here, so let's try Blazemore and see if that does a little more damage to help out. Nice. And they got a weak hit on Scarcy, which means I'm just still gonna heal though, but... Ooh, full hit on Storm. Another reason why Staff of Healing is very important here. Alright, weak hit. You can afford to blaze more. Awesome, we got it. Magic potion. One of the things about bosses in this game is they can drop almost anything. Similar to Maneater Chest, they do have a higher chance of dropping crap, but every now and then they could drop, like, reviving leaves. They could drop really rare items. It's pretty damn good. Either way, we survived that. Now we've got to survive the monsters here. Like these guys. they hurt. 20, 22, 17. There's not much like better defense items I can really get anyway. A lot of experience, but oh my god, that hurt. Yeah, we're gonna need to use these healing waters now. This is part of the reason why I was considering giving the heal spell to Storm, just to heal outside of battle. But she'd run out of MP really fast, as it is. She is going to be, as it is, so... Let's try left first. Oswargs, we want to get some of their items, though. But we gotta go for the groups here first. Return back to normal. Okay, he's distracted. That's good. You jump kick that guy and blaze more that. Ouch. Yeah, Oswald can't really attack hard or anything. Yep, and Vampire Bat's still distracted. That's why he's got that message. May as well just attack and you heal. Right, give him a big punch. Because he's a mage, he's not going to be affected by jump kick. Actually, I'm not even sure if the Vampire Bats were necessary. Oh, they were. 72 damage, that's more than normal, so yeah. Yeah, punch and try Blaze more. Ooh, it does have Ice Bolt, though. Yeah, this is going to hurt in this dungeon here. I'm going to equip the boomerang again. Wooden hat. No, that's not going to be better defense. Feather hats are better. Yeah, 6 defense, so we're going to be just selling that later. Oh, healers. The healers are going to be a godsend here, where you could just be like, oh good, healers, I could just take my time healing up. Because they almost never attack, and then when they do attack, it's very, very little. I mean, don't get me wrong, it makes it annoying to have to out-damage them sometimes, but luckily, Fireball upgraded to Fire Pain, so they won't be as big of a deal. Okay, I'm not even going to use a spell this time. I think I'm just going to attack normally and just let it go from there. Yeah, see, healer does only like 1 damage. They don't have the strength for it. We're not out-damaging them. Alright. Just Ice Bolt. That's still cheaper. Oswargs, oh crap. Alright. We'll do this and Firebane then. Because I don't think they'll do much damage with Upper. Upper is defense up, and it does help a little, but it's not that good. Now, if we can get an Oswald gem from them, that'd be amazing. Alright, we want to get rid of those Vampire Bats right away. And Magidrakes. Good. Because Oswargs have a better chance of just screwing around. Here, heal Scarsy. Well, meanwhile, Magidrakes are more likely to cast a Blaze spell on you. Oh, got an extra boomerang. Oh, hello. Alright, Ice Bolt the Magidrakes. Even though Magidrakes don't hurt as much when they cast Blaze or anything, it's still, like, you want to get rid of them. Of course, right now, Oswargs are showing that they can be dangerous. Jeez. They must have heard me. There's another glitch. Oswald casts upper, and instead of doing the output message of like, oh, too much defense up or whatever the hell, it just repeated dialogue. And also, now Storm is maxed out as a wizard, so she learns outside. That way we can get out of these dungeons whenever we want. Here we just, instead of having to use a magic water. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade Storm's class, though, so she's stuck as a mage for the rest of this until I get to my new buddy. Alright, give him a good old punch, and you heal yourself. This is why Storm has the Wind Cape, so she can be a little faster and just heal quick. Okay, thank goodness. That could have been bad. Vampire bats hurt way too much right now. They potentially could do 60 damage to one of us in one round, so I'm glad we had the ambush there. Right, you give him a punch, and we're already fully healed. This attack. That's where punch comes in handy, when you want to get single target damage in. Alright, over here we have a new party member that I'm not going to use. It's a red slime, and they are actually a merchant. Actually, let me show you what it is. Let me store Storm for just a moment. We're gonna rename some of these so we know which are which. So let's actually, while I'm doing that, so this is a healer. They are a pilgrim, I think. Yeah, pilgrims. They can be useful, but I don't think it's too much work to make them offensively helpful. That's why I stuck with Storm. Anyway, I'm gonna rename you just a healer. You can't see the thing, but there's a pop-up that happens for when I'm renaming them. Anyway, let's store you. Go to the wagon and retrieve whatever Dorgan is. Babel. He is a fighter. Oh, she. Sorry. I wonder if all them are she's, actually. I didn't even look at the healer's name, gender. But anyway, rename you to just Babel. And store you. And then we're going to retrieve the red slime, and you'll see here, it's actually a tier 2 job. Merchant. Yeah, she's a merchant. And she could equip things like I can. And she's not that bad, honestly. If you were playing a pilgrim, or rather a healer yourself, she'd actually not be that bad. She could equip a boomerang and help you out with multi-targeting physical attacks and such. She can also take a hit here and there. But I don't need that right now. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just rename her to Red Slime. And store you. Let's bring back Storm because she's our main help here. And I'm glad I did that before that battle happened in one step. Jeez. Alright, you're gonna blaze more of the vampire bat. Ugh. Get rid of them as soon as you can. Really? That didn't kill? Come on. I swear upper messes with that sometimes. Alright, they're down. Actually, I'm just going to... I'm gonna psych up for now, and just so I could get some healing in. And you also get to see what psyching up does now, too. I don't know if it affects boomerangs, come to think of it. But anyway, you could psych up your level, your power level is what it is. And it could really, really increase the effect of skills. Only skills, though. And I think attack, too, but... Anyway, let's just see how it affects the attack with boomerangs, if it does at all. And you know what, I'm gonna have you parry. Oh, it does affect boomerangs. 108 damage, nice. We also got a free medical herb, whoopie-doo. Yeah, suddenly attack. I mean, it's just an Oswald, so just Ice Bolt to worry about. Here, just heal. Healers will also eventually run out of MP, but... eh. Honestly, the only thing I really like about healers is when I'm a mage, I can raw magic them, just get all their MP back and get for myself, and just be like, okay, I can cast whatever now. Screw you. Alright, let me check something while that's doing that. Okay, making sure I'm not missing something there. Okay, good. Anyway, that was nice and easy. Yeah, it's just the vampire bats in here that really are an issue. Yeah, go for the healer, why not? Okay, that didn't do enough damage, fine. You heal then. And give him a good old punch. Good. Ooh, level 20. Oh, look, see, now I'm starting to get in my agility gains, too. Strength, agility, vitality, luck. No intelligence, which is what I didn't want anyway, so that kind of worked out. Storm, decent. But yeah, I'm going to get really good stats now that I am a thief. It's good to try to get your job class earlier than your levels. I didn't really do that, though. I kind of just grinded wherever I needed to and kind of kept going. But if you grind really early, your job level up, so as soon as you get to Dharma, you could change job classes, you'll get better stats as you earlier, because the stats are based off your job. So anyway, in here we get a small medal, another small medal, and nothing. All right. Huh? Oh, I'm awake again. Thank you. I know why you have come. You have came. Sorry. I have had dreams about this day. You are contacted by the spirit of the great hero Ortega's bloodline. That's from Dragon Warrior 3. It appears you may be of that bloodline and is why the spirit contacted you. You have heard rumors about an archfiend? I cannot help you as my powers are weak. If you can find me the ancient book of the Azarian wizard of old, I should be able to see what is going on. Head south through the Towers of Wind. The towers are dangerous, so you may need to locate the Cloak of Wind to cross. Hurry! If the Archfiend is here, we have little time to lose. Does he say anything different if I talk to him again? Okay, hurry to find the Cloak of the Wind, cross the tower, wind, yeah, he's very, very unnecessarily verbose. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to heal you, but whatever. I'm gonna just walk out because I do want to get... I want the Oswargs to drop some things still. Mostly the book, but if they drop their Oswarg gem, that's even better. The Oswarg gem will give any pet the spell Bang, which is a hit-all spell. And that's highly, highly useful. Nope. There we go. Oof, that Firebane's so good. I'm thinking of it. Nope, no drop frames. We're doing good. And stream health's good. Alright. Happy with that. Oop. Change that, and okay, back. We don't really need to waste the spell energy right now, so why don't you just heal? By spell energy, I mean MP, of course. I'm starting to sound like the game where you use unnecessary words around. But as I gain levels, those agility boosts are going to be so good. Right now, Storm has similar defense to me, but that's probably going to change soon. Actually, I want to re-equip things just to make sure my defense staying right. Okay, good. It doesn't always add up, right? So you always got to double check it. Boomerangs allow you... Oh, there's another tip. Boomerangs allow you to hit all enemies, but sometimes they mess up and do less damage than normal. To help fix that, try unequipping it and then re-equipping it. Tends to bug on players more often than pets. This is very factual, and I probably should be adhering to that. But usually, that's more referring to a bug where the boomerang will do literally all 1 damage to everything. Yeah, that's where it sucks. But re-equipping it does fix it, so that's why I re-equip things sometimes. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I had 65 defense before. And the strengthening is going to get me to 105. Okay, yeah. That bug might have been eradicated too, I don't know. Alright, Firebane those. The good thing is we have the HP to survive the onslaught. As long as we start the battle with full HP anyway. I'm gonna psych for now, just so I can heal up Scarcy. Alright, now try giving him a big punch and see how that goes. And you parry. 174. That was only with 25 tension. Tension can be really good at times, but there are also times where it's just not as useful. Alright, you know, how about you just punch out the healer and you blaze more Oswald. Not enough. There we go. I do know Psych does not work on... Oh, Fairy Water. Yeah, it doesn't work on Fairy Water. No, it doesn't work on items, though. Just skills, some skills, not all skills, and the attack command. Oh, and spells. Goof-offs have a spell, actually, where... a skill that can heal all allies. I'm saying all the wrong things here. They can heal all allies for free, but tension doesn't affect it, which makes it kind of useless at times. Because it only heals really low amount. It's helpful, but you're better off sometimes using a healing staff than the healing skill. I mentioned that to the creator, I remember, and she was just like, "Oh, okay," and didn't do anything. Then again, I was basically one of the few people that even played goof-offs, because no one wanted to deal with the annoyance of it. Most people played mages, healers. Oh, there was one person that played a goof-off to become a bard, and that was actually not a bad class. They have pretty good skills, and they don't goof off anymore. I don't know, it's been a long time when people were all playing this. And by all bunch of people playing, I don't even mean that many. I mean like maybe like 10 at most. Also, if you hear something in the background, I'm getting a text message. gonna wait till we're out of MP, then we're gonna return. Because I want to get Oswald to drop something. Medical herb, eh. Just firebane him. While that's doing that, I'm gonna see my text message. One sec. Okay. Nothing I have to answer immediately. Okay. I just like to make sure of that. Oh, I had something. I forgot I even had something in there. Alright. We want to. You do that and blaze more of that. Oh, shush. My phone was going off again. I have a really old phone, so I get like messages one at a time instead of like a chat room where you just kind of you can go hi, enter, what's up. That would be 2 messages for me compared to you know a smartphone user. Oh well. I gotta heal Scarsy. There we go. I should say myself, but whatever. Man, there was a time in this build there where there was like really ultimate boss battles that required you to cheese them. In fact, that's where the big trip skill that Scarsy has right now was, when it was working, was absolutely necessary. You needed it in order to survive because it would cast 3 mega spells at once at you, and unless you distracted it. I teamed up with a mage player while I was a N-class thief thing. I think I was either a shinobi or a pirate or something. But anyway, I just had to build up my speed really high up. We both had pets that were healing type. Oh no, we only could have 1 pet in the party at the time because that was a really early build. But we had my pet that could actually heal and take a hit. He was just on full heal duty while I was trying to just keep distracting the monster, and she kept playing support with keeping my attack up and lowering his defense. It was insane. It took forever because... Oh yeah, and speeding me up. That was the other thing, because speed was key there. If I wasn't faster, then we would get hit hard. Oop, got another thief skill up. We're almost out of MP. Yeah, this is like the grinding episode. I apologize, but we're gonna need to plan ahead. We did get a boss battle in. We did get to turn in the wake powder. Eventually, we're gonna go to the Tower of Winds. That treasure chest felt like a tease right there. Alright, heal up Storm, just in case we get a bunch of vampire bats ambushing us. These Oswargs are really easy to run into here, so... But yeah, we're doing the grinding game for now. No, not Firebane. We want Blazemore. Alright, that's basically going to be it for MP, so I'll be exiting shortly from this dungeon. Ah, another tease. Heal up. What am I doing on job levels right now? Level 3. Not bad. Yeah, early job grinding is recommended because the job, the job skill required in the later classes, oh, it's pretty intense. I don't think I've ever gotten my job fully maxed out in this game, and I played long, really, really long. So it's a good idea to actually job grind early anyway. I'm just checking out my paths that I'm going to be taking. Okay, Thief. When I'm maxed out on this job, I'll be either going Rogue or Ninja, and Rogues, I think, are more useful. Ninja's not bad or anything, it's just... It has better a single target move, but it doesn't have very good other skills. It has Quick Strike, which it says attacks a single enemy for slightly less damage than a regular attack, with a 25% chance for a second attack. In other words, a useless skill. They have Sleep Hold, which is literally a coin flip to put a single enemy to sleep, and it doesn't affect bosses, so therefore it's not that useful. Crowd control in this game is not that great, unfortunately. And multi-hit. That's actually its only good move, and that's when you finish the job. It attacks the target twice and does more damage in general. Meanwhile, Rogue has 4 skills. It has Blaze Air, which will do like set damage of 60 to all enemies. Roundhouse is a strength-based group attack move, which we could use. Thief Hit attacks a single target while attempting to steal from it. Its steal sucks, so it's not that good. That used to be good. And Try Hit, which is the worst move ever. It attacks a single target 3 times, but it does less damage than one normal attack, so it is useless. And I've mentioned this to the creator several times, and she tried balancing it, but it either got too broken or too good. I think she said like it's only good when you psych up or something like that. Then it's like insanely good, but I don't know if I believe that. Anyway, the skills I'll be looking forward to as a thief. My next job level will get me Fire Air, which is a set damage for all enemies. It's pretty nice. About 30s or so. Then we have Sidestep, which is like it's like an extra chance for large damage. It's sometimes okay, it's not great. And Steal, which is completely useless because only herbs and other lame items can be gotten. So, Anyway, let me see something here real quick. Yeah, I do want to grind the Oswald because it has 2 items that it could drop for me that are really good. So, we're going to do some more grinding. Sorry if that's boring. It's just what we need to do. Besides, I think some of the upcoming areas are gonna kick my ass anyway. May as well be prepared for it. It's weird though. I'm only this far in. I'm already level 20. It feels like I shouldn't have to be level 20 for here. In Dragon Quest games, level 20 is usually like pretty damn strong already. Actually, you know, I don't remember. It depends the Dragon Quest game, actually. But yeah, this is why sometimes I would start the game... When I started a new game, I would use books from an old game and give it to characters, because usually I would start a fighter with... Oh wow, healer actually did damage. I would start a fighter with the luck book, so that way they'd have better chance for drops and such, and I could use that as my item item getter, so anytime I need an item for another character, I would just keep grinding it like that. See, that would make sense in an MMORPG type of setting, which this is supposed to be, but considering that I'm playing this for a stream and all that, I think it's better to just play it where single player, it's almost like as if it's a single player game, where you wouldn't normally be able to transfer items and such between saves or something. If I was playing this with, like I said, if I was playing with these other people, yeah, I probably would do it. Sort of like preparing for secondary characters, excuse me, secondary characters on any other MMORPG, you know? Heal. There we go. Yeah, just attack, it's gonna die. With 4 damage, wow. Maybe I should use fairy water to bug it out and so I get multiple attacks often. Anyway, we want to blaze more of that vampire bet because he's the worst to be dealing with, really. I also believe this is like the main spot where you can find Oswargs. There's like not really any other spots. Or if there are, they're not as common. And we want 2 things that they drop, so it's a good thing to kind of just grind on them then. If they only dropped 1 thing or something that we wanted while dropping a bunch of other useless things, I'd probably be like, eh, screw this, but no, they're worth it. Oh right, I was going to try to bugging out fairy water to see if I can get the glitch where each step equals 1 battle. Because fairy water is not supposed to work in caves anyway. And fairy water is basically just repel, but repel is broken, so there you go. Alright, since I did get at least one fairy water. Let's try. Is it actually working now? No. Okay. I forget how to glitch it, but I don't mind abusing a glitch if it means making it faster to grind. Because I'm still putting in the work at least. Let's try this. I don't know if re-entering does anything, but eh. I do like this music though. Damn, just magic herb. If I go silent for a bit, sorry, but this is just grinding anyway. If I could think of anything, any tidbits about this, I'll let you know. There's a lot of little interesting facts that I might not remember everything for. Well, I do remember some of the players. Yeah, Repel has lost its effect even though Repel wasn't working. But I remember some of the players had interesting things. Like, someone was struggling to be a warrior, but warriors just were so underpowered. So they would constantly need help getting through certain areas. Usually anyone with a mage or fighter would help them out. Then there was the guy that totally abused the steal system as a thief. And would keep stealing seeds and became this powerhouse that could just throw a boomerang and keep one-shotting things. That kind of made the creator like want to end everything because he was like, oh my god, I have to make everyone start over now because someone abused a glitch and it's way too overpowering. Yeah, that's how this game kept having issues with getting people to stay on it. The creator would every time, if something went wrong, she wanted to just start and make everyone start over all over again. And it's like, not everyone wants to keep doing that. She didn't keep backups of to roll back the games and such, and you know, I can't really say I expect everyone to be that prepared and all, but you gotta find other solutions than starting over every single freaking time. Maybe that's why she was going nuts with wanting to just cancel the game, because she didn't want to keep dropping people away. I don't know, there's a way to, I'm sure there was a way to do it. It just needed more preparation and such that they didn't have time to do. Nope. That's another thing I noticed. Not just now, but in general. When I throw a boomerang in the original Dragon Quest games, it would go from left to right. In this one, it goes kind of like from middle right, middle left, then right, then left. I don't know why it does, but apparently the creator couldn't figure it out. Not to say I could either, though. I don't even know the code. Oh, that reminds me, the super boss was actually based off of the Osborg, because Osborg was just a running joke in with our community, Dragon Quest community. It has such a weird name, and it looks so odd that I don't know, it became like a mascot. Personally, I prefer the Drakees there. Not the Magic Drakey though, the original Drakees. In fact, I have a woodshop project from middle school of a Drakey. It looks pretty terrible because time has not been kind to it. Storm's taking a beating. Well, we both are. You know what? Firebane, get rid of them quicker. This is gonna hurt. Alright, now you can do healing. Yeah, we're gonna healing water. Alright, Storm. Yeah, get the healing water out. I'll use it on myself because I have more HP. She could heal herself in battle. Actually, you know what? Just heal and it will be okay. Really? Yeah, I'm just gonna use the medical herb then. Because if we get ambushed, that could mean death. But yeah, Fire Beam makes Storm so much better. Healers have a group attack like that too, but it just doesn't do anything for me. It just, like, it's a wind element and it's got a very varying damage meter. Let me grab a little bit of water. There we go. Oh, I just realized how low she is. Jeez. Alright, next battle, Storm's gotta heal no matter what. I'm staying close to this. Oh boy. She might die if they all focus her. Okay, we're good. You know what, just psych up and try to out-heal him. I wish I could parry, but unfortunately you can't as first player, so... Or first in party in line. See if I can psych up to 100. Nope, still at 50. It's a random chance, I mean, it's like half chance to get to 100 all the way. There it is. Alright, let's see how much damage you do with the boomerang now. And you just heal me, I guess. 168. That should be a little higher, though, for 100 tension, but whatever. There we go. There used to be a way to bug your boomerang by psyching up often, so that it would always do really good damage. I'm not intentionally doing that, but if it happens, I don't know. one thing I want to do. We're gonna head to Dharma real quick and turn in the mini medals we got from the Sage Cave. Because if we can get one of the items there, we might be able to make this a little bit faster. 13 medals. Silver harp. So I need 2 more small medals. Let me sort that. Because he took out from there. That's fine, and that's fine. Okay. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to progress the... Wait, am I... How much further? I don't think there is actually any time medals for a little bit longer. You know what? Since we did enough grinding today, I'm going to deposit my money first. There we go. Go to an inn. Not all my... I didn't deposit all my money, of course. And save the game because I think that's enough for today. There's a lot of grinding in this one, and to keep grinding more, and it just feels like it would be too much. So let's save and exit out. Hope this one wasn't too boring with all the grinding and all that. But next time we'll do it probably a little more grinding, but then get back to the task at hand, because we want to get that silver harp so we can make grinding faster, for one. And 2, we want to also progress the plot in general, because as much as I want to get that item, it's not good to just keep grinding and grinding, because then it's just going to make some things a little too easy, too. Not that this game is very forgiving, but whatever. Anyway, everyone have a great day. See you next time.